The script, the architecture of solitude. Most people are terrified of being alone. They treat silence like a vacuum that needs to be filled with noise, with notifications, with the voices of people they don't even like. They run from solitude because in the quiet, they have to face the one person they've been avoiding their entire lives, themselves. But if you cannot sit in a room alone for an hour without reaching for a distraction, you are not free. You are a prisoner of your own mind. You are running from the only person who can actually save you. Solitude is not a punishment. It is a superpower. It is the training ground where the elite are forged. Every great idea, every massive breakthrough, and every unshakable conviction was born in the quiet. When you remove the opinions of the crowd, you finally hear the frequency of your own soul. You stop being a mirror that reflects the world's expectations, and you start being a source. You cannot build a masterpiece while you are constantly looking over your shoulder to see if people are clapping. You build the masterpiece in the dark, in the silence, in the absolute isolation of your own focus. We live in a world that is addicted to the we. We are told that we need a community, a tribe, a squad for everything. And while connection has its place, it is the I that gets the work done. The crowd is where dreams go to be diluted. The crowd is where your edges are smoothed out until you are just as round and useless as everyone else. To be exceptional, you must be willing to be excluded. You have to be okay with the fact that you are no longer one of them. You have to be the one who leaves the party early or doesn't go at all because you have an appointment with your future that you refuse to miss. There is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Loneliness is a lack of company. Solitude is a presence of self. When you are truly in solitude, you are never lonely because you are in the company of your vision. You are in the company of your discipline. You are in the company of the version of you that is 10 years ahead. Most people feel lonely when they are alone because they don't like the person they are with. If that's you, then that is your first mission. Become someone you are proud to spend time with. Work on your character until your own company is your favorite company. The elite understand that solitude is a strategic advantage. While your competition is out seeking validation and chasing trends, you are in the lab, deepening your roots. You are building a foundation that doesn't depend on the weather. When the storms of life come, and they will come, the people who built their lives on the shifting sands of social approval will be washed away. But you will remain. You have spent so much time in the dark that the storm doesn't scare you. You are the storm. Stop explaining yourself. This is the greatest leak of personal power. When you try to explain your why to people who don't have your vision, you are essentially asking for permission to be great. You don't need them to understand. In fact, if they understand, your vision isn't big enough. Let them wonder. Let them speculate. Let them think you've lost your mind. While they're busy talking about what you used to be, you are busy becoming something they can't even fathom. The most powerful move you can make is to disappear for a year and let your results do the talking. Identity is forged in the absence of an audience. Who are you when no one is watching? That is the real you. If you only work hard when you have a camera in your face, you are an actor, not a titan. If you only keep your promises when there's a witness, you are a politician, not a leader. Solitude strips away the mask. It shows you exactly who you are. And if you don't like what you see, don't run. Stay in a room. Fix it. Refactor the code of your character until the person in the mirror is someone you would follow into battle. The world is noisy, and it's getting noisier. The battle of the future is the battle for your attention. If you cannot control your attention, you cannot control your life. Solitude is the ultimate filter. It teaches you to distinguish between the urgent and the important. It teaches you to say no to the good so you can say yes to the great. You don't need more information. You don't need more tips. You need more space.
Space to think. Space to breathe.
Space to be. When this audio ends, don't immediately jump into the next distraction. Sit with the silence. Let the weight of these truths settle into your bones. The world wants you to be loud, fast, and shallow. I want you to be quiet, slow, and deep. You are an architect. You are a sovereign. You are a lone wolf building a kingdom. Stop running from the quiet. Embrace it. Own it. The silence isn't empty. It's full of everything you need. Start now.